All right, y'all, let's be honest because some of these so-called travel hacks, they getting out of hand, y'all. Because cleaning your underwear in the hotel coffee maker,
I beg your pardon.
yeah, we got to talk about it. So let's get into this clip.
I'm about to show you guys one of the coolest tricks ever. Say you're traveling and you didn't pack enough underwear and you're just like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna wear tomorrow? Every room has like a coffee pot thing in it. Every room, even the other coffee makers where it like brews through. All you have to do, put your underwear where you would put the coffee grounds. You close it, you press brew, and it puts scorching hot water through it. You guys, then the hair dryer in the bathroom, you blow dry those bad boys, and you got yourself a cleaner pair of underwear to wear. I did not realize how many people already knew this hack. I learned it years ago from a friend that was a flight attendant, and it's brilliant.
Anything, but that shit there, no can do. All right, bitch, you going too far. No can do.
You and your flight attendant friend were dead wrong because in all of these steps in this hack, not once was soap brought into the equation. There's not an ounce or a lick of laundry detergent that was factored in about all these different steps, but there was no mention of any type of cleaning agent to effectively clean the underwear, y'all. We can't make this up. Seriously, this isn't just about this coffee maker because this is all about consideration. Because at the end of the day, this was a choice. And it showed exactly how some people like her move when it comes to shared spaces. So what feels convenient at that time can quickly become a real hygiene concern for everybody else. And this woman has no ounce of consideration at all. Now we're going to call it what it is because none of this was innovative. This was a personal decision using a shared appliance. So a real travel hack is really supposed to be some type of safe and practical tip or information. But once you start involving shared equipment in ways that it's not designed for, we are now in questionable territory because shared spaces only work when people move with the next person in mind. So think hotels, planes, gyms. These are all high turnover environments, high traffic areas, right? Most people are walking in assuming basic sanitation standards are being followed. When we see viral moments like this is when we really start to even further question the trust that we may have, if any trust. I know I don't have much trust in any of these public spaces, but most folks are not expecting that their morning coffee will come with some type of, questionable cleaning ritual and process, such as a person sifting their underwear through the coffee maker.
Help me understand.
Other scenarios where we have seen this play out is also in the food delivery service, right? Where we see them clips go viral, where people are doing weird things, such as the woman who put her hands in her pants right before she used the same hands to deliver the food to the customer.
It's an evil world we live in.
Different situation, but it's the same lack of awareness and respect for others that's going on. And this is also why when we see those creators who go viral for doing what we might consider to be over the top and excessive cleaning rituals when they get on airplanes or they go on these trips and they're in these hotel rooms. Yes, a lot of this is for content. But when people do stuff like what this woman here is doing, it makes you think that what they are doing in these cleaning videos is not that crazy after all, because of the questionable activities that a lot of people engage in when they are in these shared spaces. Because the reality is that everyone doesn't move with the same level of cleanliness and consideration in these shared spaces. Let's add another layer to this, because we can't automatically assume every hotel room is cleaned thoroughly every single time. And part of that comes down to tight turnaround windows and a lot of work that's being placed on the staff there. And yes, in any industry, some people are simply more thorough than others. In panic, it's just awareness. And to be clear, people aren't just taking extra precautions because of a few viral moments. There's been a general lack of trust around shared space cleanliness for years now. So think about public restrooms, especially women's restrooms, y'all. And yes, it's a bathroom, right? So we expect some mess. But people have been side-eyeing the conditions of restrooms at work, public venues, and restaurants for a long time. Social media alone didn't create that concern. It just gave visual confirmation to what many of us already suspected. So once confidence drops in one shared space, people start questioning the rest. And that is normal human behavior. Now, another part that we need to talk about is how in today's social media climate, everything that goes viral is not accidental. Some of this stuff is performative, and some of it's giving rage bait. Because there was a whole sink in that hotel room. So are we supposed to believe that the coffee maker was the only option? Let's be for real. And are we really traveling with exactly one pair of underwear, ladies? Or are we just doing what we know is going to get people talking? Because the internet rewards shock every single time. Now look, I can't say what her intention was, but I do know this. When something is extra gross and extra questionable, the algorithm tends to eat it right on up. Intentional or not, the result is still the same. People see it and we side-eye it even more. This really wasn't about a coffee maker. It was about personal choice in a shared space. This woman probably really thought she was putting us up on game. So how is it that a woman in the health and fitness space who's trying to promote health and wellness turn around and take underwear and put them inside of a shared coffee maker in a hotel room that other people who are visiting that same room may want to enjoy? Okay. That part. High traffic environments run on trust and consistency, but real world behavior and cleaning variation doesn't make it trustworthy. And when people see enough of these moments start to stack up, they naturally start adjusting how they move. Because at the end of the day, shared spaces only work when personal convenience doesn't override public consideration. Now, I am curious, y'all. Have you ever walked into a hotel room and immediately started wiping things down? Has your trust in shared spaces changed over the years? Or do you think people are reading too much into situations like this? Now, if you made it this far, go ahead and like the video, hype the video as well, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Now, I have been a flight attendant for 11 years. I started my 12th year in April, right? And ever since I've become a flight attendant, every so often, every couple of years, a dirty dingbat decides to share a travel hack or a hotel hack and wash her funky drawers inside of the coffee makers. I bring my own tea kettle. This is my tea kettle. It is collapsible. It fits right in my lunch bag. I got it off Amazon. Handle. It boils water. Okay, this is how I make my coffees, my teas, because I don't play them games. Y'all are nasty.
And another thing, the most disturbing thing about that woman who washes her underwear in hotel rooms by using the single serve coffee maker is not the fact that she does that, is not the fact that she somehow doesn't pack enough underwear for a trip. It's that 714,000 people follow her. And they follow her for nutrition.
Y'all niggas is weird, man.